So far my experience with this dash cam is that it's decent. I want to say if you're not a person who really cares much about the video quality and just want something that works, because 720, it's what you're gonna get when you use the stream, when you want to access the app, and you know, and it's easy, convenient. Then it's perfect. And it actually the 720p that it does produce is fine. Like it's honestly fine. Um, if you're like, I don't know, let's say you have a dash cam channel or something like that, and you want better quality, then I get it. But you could pull from the SD card. But honestly, I think the 720p is fine. So when you compare it to other LTE dash cams, this is not LTE. You know, you're not. You're basically, you know, I think it's honestly perfect for what it does. You know, and in my opinion, it's you know, it uses cloud service minus paying the LTE. You use basically your phone's internet. So if you have an unlimited data plan, I can see how this would be a great option. So, in other words, if you're a person who's not using it for professional purposes or whatever the case is, and you want a nice dash cam that could have cloud storage, this is perfect. It's going to use your phone's LTE. Your phone may get hot, but it's fine. It's nothing to be concerned about. As long as you have it plugged in, that's the only thing I can say because it does use the battery quite often. So as long as it's plugged in, you should be fine. With that being said, as you see, the video quality is bad. The sun is not out, but I mean, it's coming out. It's morning time, and yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it's totally fine. So, in other words, it's a go. Now, also, if you want an interior cam, now I have another cam that I have as I would call it a primary one. This will be a backup if anything. But um, the other cam that I have is better quality, right? Um, and it has an inside cam, cabin cam, which is why I didn't opt for the Scosche, what's that? Next C2, which is basically outside inside. The reason why is because the outside video on the Next S1 is better on this one because it has a Sony image sensor. So with that being said, I would opt for if you don't want an inside cam, I would go with this one of all Nexars, even their regular Nexar branded, because I think this would be a lot better. Now I was gonna go through this little hoop here, but I see it's blocked off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna back in the spot so you guys can see the nice views. The water is overflowed into the into the parking lot. So nice little mountain views. That duck's over there. So yeah, it's a go for me, honestly. So if you just want the outside, you don't care about the inside, I would say the Next S1, all Nexars and Scotch put together. If you want the inside out, either you have the Nexar Pro or the Next C2. I'm not sure which is better. According to Nexar's site, the Pro is better, but I don't know. I can't confirm that. I never tested out the Next C2. I think that's what it's called. Um, so I can't, confirm that. So the only thing I can say about the between this one and the Beam, which would be the kind of the Nexar version of the cameras, I would say this one is better because it has a Sony image sensor. So that's a plus. this also has a capacity touch button. So it records to the memory card, but it won't save to the cloud. If you want to still save the cloud, in case an event happens, someone cut you off, or you saw something real quick, you have to use. If you have an iPhone, you have to say "Hey SIRI," and then say capture the moment or save video. I have it to the option for save video. Um, yeah. So if I want to record, what it does, it'll save a 40-second clip of whatever it is that you want to capture when you say those words. When you say those words, it's usually on the 17-second mark, because by the time it acknowledges what you want, it you know it's saved at that point. Um, Now I opted for the one that you could take off. Usually I'm for the sticky mount, but with this mount, it's not just it's not just a suction. It has a sticky to it. So, in other words, it's not gonna fall off on you, and it's easy to just transfer. But where the sticky mount is permanent, because you could accidentally put it in one place, and it's like, oh, I'd rather have it here, and you could easily take it off and mount it there. So between the sticky mount and the suction cup, I would go for the suction cup, only because the suction cup has a stickiness to it, which I like. Now I'm just driving around Peekskill area, close to the water, just showing you the scenery. So yeah, between all the NEXS1 Dash Cam, if you want a front only, the NEXS1 is perfect, perfect. It's on Amazon. I'll link the this Amazon link to the description of this video, and you guys can purchase it. If you want an inside-outside dash cam, I will also link that one. You could get the NEXS Pro or the NEXS C2. I could vouch for NEXS Pro if you really want an inside-outside, because I think that's great quality. And according to NEXS, now they can't compare it, but before in the NEXS website, getnexsr.com, you could compare the two, but they don't now. So Scosche, you have to buy it online, and I think I saw it. The cheapest was like $149, but it could go as high as $189. Whereas now the Pro, NEXS Pro, the NEXS Pro is now going for 200. And it used to be $139 with $20 off. You could get it for $119. So it just went up in price tremendously. It went from 1 point, it went from 189, then it went to 209. I don't know what happened, and then it went up to 239, the highest, with a $20 off. I don't know what happened, but that's basically what we have. you know. So yeah, between the two, if at this point, Scosche and NEXS C2 is cheaper. So I don't know. I like, again, I haven't compared, but honestly, I think if it was me, I think I would go with. So here's the difference that I can tell you right now. I would go with the Pro, with NEXS Pro, only because the NEXS Pro is two separate cameras. Now, if you want both of them one big mount, then fine. But let me just see what's back here. But if you want in my opinion, if you want what is this? Azrael and Pier, City of Peekskill. So that's Indian Point over there, straight ahead. Not where the smoke is coming out. The right side, the two little like silo-looking things, which is shut down now, no longer in operation. There's probably another plant on where you saw smoke coming out of. Peekskill first boxing. Okay, cool. So anyway, guys, yeah. So my opinion, I would go with. I'll link both of them in the description in a video, but I even link the NEXS Beam. Why not? You guys can check all four options and see. But between this and the beam, I'll say this one, NEXS S1. Between NEXS C2 and NEXR Pro, I'm gonna say NEXR Pro. They both very similar, but I'm gonna say NEXR Pro only if you want it where, because you can move the inside camera, you can move it more, you can mount it in a different location. It makes it a little easier because some people they want it under the visor, and then the inside cam is gonna be blocked. So you can still put that under the visor while moving the inside cam to another location up higher and have a different view. So you could change the viewing angles. Whereas the next C2, which is a Scosche version, is one, everything's in one mount. So wherever you put it, you're gonna have to deal with the inside outside on that point. So that's my opinion. I would go with the Pro only for that reason. With that being said, I'll link all four different models. There's more models out there, but these are the main ones. Actually, these probably mentioned them all. The other one is NEXS C1, and that's not as good. Don't worry about that one. It's real cheap. If you want a cheap dash cam, I'll link it. Why not? I'll link it in the. But if you want to, like, I think it's like 89 or something like that. Actually, no, it's not much different from this one. You better off getting this one. Never mind. Don't worry about that. The next C1, don't worry about that one. Honestly, it's the quality's not the same as this one, and there's only a $10 difference. Honestly, like, come on. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and take care.